I've heard about the Lot Project, and so I guess what I would like to say is not so much what, but why. It's really easy to tell you what we do. Like, oh, we're going to charge membership fees, and we're going to teach people how to make things. That's a lot of what, but why is probably the most important thing for me. And it's because people are valuable. When I really break it down to why the Lot Project exists, why we want to start the MakerSpace, why Louie has been volunteering for 9 years, and we get Wanda to quit her job and one day quit another job to come work with us, and Marcy and Jay, it's why people are here is because people are valuable. And we believe that this building speaks that over an entire community and over an entire city. And it doesn't matter whether you're a guest or you're one of our very special volunteers. You guys are valued, and that's why we're here. So what this place is going to be is just another expression of that. We believe it can make some really big changes in our community and can lead to revitalization as a whole. And so what this place will do is it's a makerspace. Basically, it'll work like a gym membership, but instead of fitness equipment, personal trainers, and fitness classes, we will have tools, woodworking, metal fabrication, 3D printing. We will have artisans that teach classes and experts like Mike Pruitt, one of our resident old guys, that will be able to teach you how to make anything you want to make, whether it's to sell on Etsy and Amazon handmade, or whether you just want to make the most popular item that you found on Pinterest the other day. Okay, and so you can kind of look around. We'll have 2 classrooms, one downstairs, one up. We'll have a place for technology, including 3D printers and Raspberry Pis. We'll have a section for jewelry, and then obviously woodworking and metal fabrication. So really there will be tools in here that would allow you to make about anything you want. Whatever your heart desires, we can give you access to tools and space to do that. We're really excited about the potential that it has to scholarship people in, to work with the underserved community. There's all kinds of opportunity to build relationship, because the basis of every relationship is likeness. So I believe this space can give you something in common with a neighbor that is not exactly like you. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're really excited about this space. Feel free to look around. There is an upstairs. Remember, this is an active construction site. So if there's some nails that we didn't get picked up, be careful. There isn't a handrail on the stairs. Don't go too far up. Careful. Be careful. Yes, please be careful. Just so you know, we're in a capital campaign right now. We started a $500,000 capital campaign about 14 months ago. So far, we've raised $215,000 in one-time donations, pledges, and in-kind donations. So we have another $285,000 to go. $150,000 of that will help us finish out the space, electrical, HVAC, and finishing, so we can actually get some drywall up and have some wall space. That would be nice, right? So feel free to look around. If you're interested in making a donation, big fat checks are appreciated. Or you can get on our website, thelotproject.com, and you can give online. So feel free to look around. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. And we can, enjoy your evening. Go eat some more cinnamon rolls. So.
Or bring some home with you.
Or take some home with you. That's right, Zoe. Yeah. So does anybody have any questions? Don't all ask at once.
Andy, I got one.
Yeah.
I heard about a tiny house. Is there any? Do you have any thoughts?
We can. There are some ideas and thoughts surrounding housing. What we'll do right now is still up in the air.
Some future planning.
Yeah, there's the Alphabet Streets has a tremendous amount of potential as an artisan community. That's what I would say. I would say the moment something cool happens at the old mill, gentrification begins to take place, and all or a lot of my folks get displaced. As soon as an opportunity comes around, they no longer have an opportunity because they have to move. and they're no longer within walking distance or any of those types of things. So what I would love to see is that community be an artisan community where people from this environment can all kind of live and be neighbors and do home industry or aquaponic gardens or hydroponic gardens or tiny houses or remodeling the ones that are currently there.
I got a question number 2. I think we all are going to go home to different places and communities and things that we know. And what would you say is our, the best message we can take back to them?
People are valuable. I think that's it.
And what's your greatest need?
Two things.
How can we come back?
Yeah, 2 things. Volunteer is kind of the number one. Those are the questions I get all the time. It's how can I help and where do we start, right? So I believe this is where we start. And how you can help is volunteering at the Lot Project and then giving. Right now our biggest need is to give. We need to get this space up and going to give more opportunity for volunteers to engage in their community.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. That was a good question.
So Andy, will you have regular volunteers that will help guide people that
Yes.
are coming in to do the work?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That would be one of the, for me, that was how I learned.
Yeah.
I think back to my dad. He wasn't my teacher, he was my dad, right? And I learned from playing football. I learned from playing catch and riding in the boat and eating dinner together. I learned most by just watching him, the way he treated my mom, the way he got up and went to work. So I think regular volunteers in this kind of environment would be just a huge part of what we get to do in the future. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm sure it's contingent on a lot of factors.
Yes.
Do you have a hopeful timeline?
Yes, $150,000, and that Daniel Builders will build quickly. So, it really just depends on funding. So far we've gotten funding from the Abney Foundation and the United Way Venture Fund. We'll apply again this year as a funded organization through United Way to see if we can get some full funding in there. So, yeah.
And then a second question.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of which are classes mostly going to be using the space specifically kind of classes, or they're going to sort of branch out into how to take what you make and
I think long term, what I would love to see, I think there's a couple of different things there. I think we can teach anything we want. There will be classes specifically for the table saw and different kinds of things like that, so you walk away with all of your fingers all the time. So there'll be classes that deal with those types of things. I think we can also get some local artisans in here to teach classes. I think that would be really cool. I would love to one day do some business incubation, which we could do, teach people how to make a leather wallet or purse or whatever and sell it on Etsy. And so my hope would be is that I can engage kind of some new volunteers that would work specifically with an individual and help them develop their own business long term. I think that's down the road significantly. Learning an artisan trade that would sell will take some time and have to be the right person in any number of different things. But this isn't a short-term thing. This is long-term community revitalization. So we're talking over the next 15 years, 20 years. What does that begin to look like? Yeah. Does that answer your question? Okay. Yeah.
So they can come in with little to no skill set and leave with all the ammunition they need to be able to start a business. Like if they wanted to, they don't know anything about making leather purses or whatever. Not only could they learn how to make them, they could come down here maybe to technology and figure out how to potentially build a mild website or put something on eBay or Etsy or whatever.
That would be the hope.
Kind of learn
Yeah.
A to B.
Yeah, I think that would be the desire of my heart, is to see people sufficient. So right now in Anderson city limits, there are about 1,765 households, thanks to Zoe. She got me that info. But they make less than $10,000 a year. So I mean, and for me, it's not to make somebody middle class. That's never my objective in a situation like this. I think as volunteers, that's a lot of time what we want to see. What if we could double somebody's income? What if they could go from $10,000 to $15,000 or even to $20,000 a year? That would make a huge impact on what their capacity is within their own community. And it kind of speaks to why I think like having adequate affordable housing in an area such as the alphabet streets would be so important, because then you could even actually think about paying for rent or buying your own home or any number of different things like that. Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely.
If somebody wants to go upstairs, we can go up and look. It's just a big empty space, but everybody says, man, I never knew it was so big. So, so go take a look around. If you have any more questions, mingle, talk, and then go get some more cinnamon rolls. So, thank you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming out.